guys, it's Bailey from Making Up the Midwest, and in this video I'm going to be unboxing a Beauty Box 5 box. It's a monthly subscription service, and as many of you will know, for the past few months I've been doing kind of subscription service face-offs between Birchbox and Ipsy, and I had the opportunity to try and unbox one of these, so I thought I would go ahead and throw it in the mix. That way you could see what comes in a typical box and what you can expect from this kind of service and how it weighs in compared to Birchbox and Ipsy. See if you might want to switch things up entirely and go a different way. I think I was pleasantly surprised with this service, so I think if you, like me, love these kinds of services, you will want to watch this video. So if you want to see that, please continue watching. So I guess the natural order of things here would be to show you what's inside. That way I can then tell you what I think of it afterwards. So here you go. Here is the opened box. You'll see here you get a clear or a white mesh bag that has all the products inside, and then as many service or subscription services will, they have this brown grass, which is kind of nice, kind of a nice extra touch. And you can see it's a pretty compact box. It's not as big as Birchbox, and it's obviously a box, not a packet like Ipsy, so just as a means of comparison. Let's get inside this bag. So inside here, first let's just start off with this because it's small. This is a Blink mascara sample, and if you have been subscribed to Birchbox, or I believe I got another one in a Total Beauty collection kind of thing, you won't be a stranger to the brand Blink and their tubing formula that their mascara does. In fact, I have a review on the blog if you're interested in seeing it. But it's because I've tried it before that I haven't opened it and used this particular one yet, because it's kind of old news to me, but it's a nice enough size sample to where I'll take it for a weekend trip or something. Next, I will show you these Jean-Pierre Cosmetics Exfoliating Facial Cleansing Cloths with Microbeads. And if you're a yutz like me, you will have opened the packaging, but in fact it is resealable, which is really nice because there are quite a few, if you can see in here, pads to use. I mean, does it say there's 16 thick pads in here? So you open it up and here you can see that it's a nice little square pad compared to the size of my eye. It's nice. It covers the whole face because I've used it on my whole face before. They are thick. The microbeads that they say are on here are actually just like patterns in the cloth that you can feel on your face, but then there's also a smooth side as well if you don't want that. Overall, it's a really nice sample size and perfect for traveling, unless, like me, you open up the whole bag. Although, to be honest, I opened this a few days ago and they're still moist, so it's not a bad deal. Next you have a Bodyography Professional Cosmetics Foundation Primer, and this is just a clear foundation primer, although Bodyography does have multiple shades in their primer range. This is ½ an ounce, which is a really healthy size, and considering a full size of these primers retails for $30, I'd be willing to bet that this itself is worth quite a bit. Although I just looked on the website and couldn't find how much comes in a full-size container, this is still a pretty healthy size and great for travel. I used it today before I put all my makeup on and found that my foundation really lasted, especially in my T-zone where I tend to get super oily, and it was raining out, so it actually had to withstand quite a bit of weathering today, and I think it really held up. And I saved the best two products for last. These are the full-size products and they are worth quite a bit. Now the first one is a Model Co lip gloss. This is a Shine Ultra Lip Gloss in the shade Striptease. It's a pretty classic peach shade. It has some gold shimmer in it. Really, it's just a nice sheer shade once it's on your lips. I'm wearing it right now. And it's full size. It has a mirror here. You can see the camera probably, or you're blinded. Whatever. And yeah, overall this is worth $16, I believe. So good value there. And then the last product is a full-sized eyeshadow by Ofra. This is a 3D loose shadow in the shade Diamond Glitz. And not only is it a healthy size, but the packaging is stellar. And I know that has less to do with Beauty Box 5 and more to do with the brand, but I just wanted to comment on it because I love it. So you open it up here, and unlike most loose pigments you find, this one has a little wheel where you can open and close the little holes that disperse product, which I love because I hate it when you open one of these products and all of the powder is sitting right on top. It's like just a recipe for disaster. So this is brilliant to me, and this is worth $20 in and of itself as well. So just in these last two products, you have more than paid for your box. I mean, just in tenfold. Okay, not exactly tenfold, but you know what I'm saying, a lot. One thing I do want to clarify is this is not actually the January 2013 Beauty Box 5. When I went online to look at unboxings for January, they actually received, and I have a whole list of things I want to talk about written down, they received an eyeliner, a full-size eyeliner, full-size lip liner, blush, which actually I had already had from something else that I'd received. This is by Feral Cosmetics, so it's one of these kind of sample blush things that is filled up pretty nicely, and I've used before and I like. So that's good, but they received that. And then depending on the box you had, you received either like a little brush or a hair treatment packet, like an It's a 10 hair treatment packet or some other brand, but it was a sample-sized hair serum or product. So that is what came in the actual January box, and when I asked the person who contacted me about sending me a box, they said that these are all products that have been given in previous months. So these are the kinds of products and the kinds of brands you will receive, but they actually ran out of January's box, and so that is why I have this one instead. Just so you know and you're not misled and you think that you're going to get this box should you sign up tomorrow. You do receive products from these brands and these products, and they have in the past, and I assume you will in the future, but this is not, in fact, January's box. Now let's talk about how each box changes from person to person within the month. So much like any beauty subscription service, you will log on to Beauty Box 5 when you first sign up. You fill out a beauty profile, kind of like you do with both Ipsy and Birchbox, but your products actually do change from person to person according to your beauty profile, so I'm told. So for instance, in this bag I received an eyeshadow. This one is the Ofra 3D loose eyeshadow, and apparently there were like 4 different shades. So depending on whether you said you like to be adventurous or whether you liked a more classic look, that would affect what shade of eyeshadow you changed. And that was really nice for me to hear, because so many complaints that people have from other subscriptions are that they feel like their preferences and their styles aren't being heard, despite the fact that they go through the process of filling out these beauty profiles at the beginning of each sign-up process. They don't feel like they're really honored throughout the subscription service. So I thought that was really interesting and especially unique to hear about another service. The other thing I wanted to mention, Birchbox and Ipsy both have kind of perk systems that come with each box. Birchbox, you're able to review the products you receive each month in exchange for Birchbox points, which you can then spend at the Birchbox store for real full-size products. Ipsy offers you discount codes for the products and brands that you receive in that month's bag. Beauty Box 5 doesn't have either of those to my knowledge, and all I know is from what I've seen on their website, but it doesn't look like they do, and I didn't receive any in this box. However, they do have a program where if you refer 5 people and those 5 people sign up, you get a box for free. So that's the only perk you get to my knowledge. And then I think the last thing I wanted to hit on was the rate and the payment and all that kind of stuff. Beauty Box 5 retails for $12 a month, and as you can see from everything I got in this bag, as well as I priced everything out that I saw in the January bag, it comes out to over $12 a month. So it does pay for itself, unlike, you know, subscription service like Birchbox sometimes doesn't every month. You don't feel like you're getting your money's worth out of. This one you do, and it looks like it's not just me, it's everyone who's gotten a Beauty Box 5 in the month of January, so that is nice to know. Additionally, even though it's more expensive than other services like Ipsy or Birchbox, if you buy an entire year's subscription, it's only $100, whereas if you purchase a year's worth of Birchbox or Ipsy, it's $110. So I don't know why that is, if they're just really incentivizing a year-long subscription service, but it is cheaper. And so if you really think this is going to be a box that you'll love, it is worth it and cheaper and more affordable than some of the other boxes that you might get a year-long subscription for. And then another unique aspect to the Beauty Box 5 service options, I guess, is that rather than going month to month or buying a whole year subscription, you can get a quarterly subscription, which obviously is every 3 months. So, and that I believe you save $6 on, so it's somewhere in between the two, obviously. So I think that's it. I think I've touched on all the points I wanted to regarding Beauty Box 5, and overall I would recommend it to anyone who asks, especially if you are looking for A, another service to try, or B, if you are dissatisfied with the service you currently have and would like to switch to another beauty subscription service. So I hope I gave you all the pertinent information. If not, please feel free to ask questions in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!